The United Arab Emirates continues to diversify its economy successfully, with great strides being made in Abu Dhabi and Dubai to create must-see global destinations rich in cultural experiences. Added to that, the UAE has been officially recognized for its fine work in relation to female empowerment by the Arab Women Foundation and by KPMG, ranking 5th out of 127 nations in terms of its readiness for political, economic and social change. Meanwhile, Saudi Arabia has embarked on large-scale infrastructure projects that would be unachievable in other parts of the world. Last year alone, the kingdom committed to 2,600 separate projects, with a total value of $50 billion. In short, despite the undoubted conflict in the region and a low oil price, the Middle East is in relatively rude health. We've moved beyond the era of the petro-state to a healthy multi-sector business landscape, including aviation, hospitality, e-commerce, infrastructure, and technological innovation. In addition, with Qatar as the 2022 World Cup host, this potentially boosts nearby tourist hubs such as Oman through trickle-down economics. Incidentally, the World Economic Forum recently rated the government in Qatar as one of the most efficient administrations across the globe. Our leading nations are now the ones breaking new ground around the world in many areas. The contribution of the non-oil sector to the national economy in the UAE, for example, has reached 68%, and through investment in growth sectors, mega projects, and a range of initiatives based on the knowledge economy, plans are in place to increase this figure to 80% by 2021. This progressive approach seeks to stretch beyond terrestrial borders, with the launch of the UAE Space Agency's mission to Mars in 2020. The UAE is literally reaching for the stars. And of course, during the same year, Dubai will play host to Expo 2020, with related legacy projects such as the recently announced Maiden 1 set to create developments that will become a blueprint for change worldwide. Expo 2020 will then be followed by a celebration of innovation in 2021. There's much to look forward to in the region as a whole, even more so if sanctions are lifted on Iran next year and an economy resplendent with the world's 4th largest oil reserves and 2nd biggest natural gas reserves opens up to international trade. From an aviation perspective, the big 3 Gulf airlines are widely recognized as global leaders. In fact, airlines in the Middle East are expected to post a collective $1.8 billion net return in 2015, according to the International Air Transport Association. This constitutes a rise of more than 60% on last year's figures. In addition, the region's luxury hotels continue to be the envy of the world, achieving high occupancy rates and fast-growing revenues. And in parallel to the strong performance of the established players, an emerging ecosystem of venture capitalists, entrepreneurs, and small and medium-sized enterprises mean the foundations for continued growth are firmly in place. Going forward, the business landscape for the Middle East looks to be full of opportunity for those willing to go that extra mile.